Hello, everyone. We are on to principle number 11. I'll start with apologizing for my voice. I'm on the back end of a cold, and so um, I feel fine, but scratchy voice. So, any case, principle 11 is make a difference, and this one we do extremely well at. So, this is easy. I could talk for, I think, hours on this topic, but it's be an active part of your community. Give back by contributing your time, effort, and where appropriate, your money to make your community better. Every little bit matters. Provide guidance and resources that help your community thrive. We aim to connect. You can and do make a difference. Um, Tons of examples here, right? I mean, I would say we excel at this particular principle. Um, a couple examples come to mind right away for me is Rick Bonlander, and some of you have heard me talk about this, but Rick has taken it upon himself to get two really organizations up and running in Baldwin. The first is the local food pantry. They were operating out of a local church. When Quick Trip built the new building, they donated their old building across from the bank to the food pantry. And so Rick has taken it upon himself to get an actual legal entity established so that they can operate properly, helping with the remodel and stuff of the building. But think of the impact once the community has a really nice food pantry and an old Quick Trip. Think of the impact that will have throughout the community. The other thing he's working on is he recognized that the village of Baldwin did not have an economic development corporation, which it should. And so he has taken it again upon himself to make sure that it's got a legal entity formed, working on getting members, people that can make a difference in the community, sending people to training. He's finding training that people can go to. So, I mean, just again, think of the impact of having an economic development arm within the village. So just those two things alone, think of the impact of what Rick is doing is going to have on the community. Pretty impressive. The other thing I think of here is financial literacy. Think of the impact we're having on all those little kids that come to the bank when you're sitting in front of students, and then elderly. We do so much to help educate the elderly. I mean, we do so well at this, right? We're winning awards through WBA for our efforts on financial literacy. So again, think of the number of kids and people that we impact with those hours that we donate. It's pretty impressive. So the other thing I would say is for me, one of I think the most critical business in Baldwin is the hospital, and a year ago or so, they asked me to be serve on their board of directors, and my response was because it's such a critical piece of our community, and think of what difference they're making. I simply said, if you think I can help the organization in any way, I would be happy to join, and that is still my message today. Anytime I'm asked to do something there, which it's almost a part-time job, to be honest. Um, but I feel so strongly about the mission of the hospital and the difference it makes in all of Western Wisconsin that I will do whatever I can to make sure that it's successful. So, and my last point on this is, you know, we give and we give and we give, and the impact we're having is tremendous. Um, a couple of years ago, if you recall, I had you guys send letters of gratitude to people you haven't talked to. Maybe it's a sibling or a friend or a mentor or a former coworker, parents, whatever it was. Um, we sent letters of gratitude, and the feeling that you get as the giver of that, I would tell you, is probably more impactful than the person receiving the letter. And the person receiving the letter, it's super impactful for. I remember Dave Hammers took this serious and he did this, and he was super emotional when he was telling me he sent his sister a letter of gratitude, and he was super emotional talking about it and how it made him feel. So don't underestimate, the power of giving like we do and how it makes ourselves feel, let alone the impact we're having out in the community. So again, this one I could talk forever on. We do an excellent job, and now we've got a community engagement group. So I can only help but think we're going to get even better at this. So a tremendous job here. All I can say really is just keep doing what we're doing because it's working. So we are in truly making a difference in the community. Well done, folks. Have a good week.